So for today's class, we're going to start on the ground. So find a seated pose whenever you're ready. Cross-legged position, easy seated meditation pose. Whatever foot feels best to be in front, try to find that place where you're comfortable and where you can start your practice and build from there. So try to cross your legs, rest your hands over your knees, feeling grounded and present. Try to allow your eyes to come together as they close gently. And just try to bring all of your attention to the breath. Noticing the inhales in through the nose. And the exhales out the mouth as you sigh it out. So you begin to do it gently. Easing into the breath and easing into your physical body as well. Trying to find that deep inhale and deep exhale that allows for you to become present. In the nose, big inhale. Out the mouth to sigh it out. Sealing the lips, activating Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. Finding that way of breathing that you take with you while you're on the mat. Finding deep inhales and deeper exhales only in and out the nose. So try to find that way of breathing that allows for you to connect, feeling present, staying present throughout movement. Noticing how your chest grows and expands as you inhale. And how as you exhale, you empty yourself out. And staying in this way of breathing, reach your arms up, inhale. And as you exhale, just fold forward. Try to keep your sitting bones on the ground as you lengthen. Try to walk the hands away from you, softening the back, the neck, maybe softening the face as well, breathing into the hips. So you feel it from the beginning, the very beginning, how maybe the hips feel tight. And as you bring in movement, you begin to ease it up. 4, breathe and hold. 3, maybe you sway a bit side to side, fingertips on the ground. 2. And we're just going to walk it towards the right side. Maybe resting the left hand over the right and pushing down towards the ground so that you can lengthen the side body and you feel it all the way towards your left hip. 4, breathe. 3, 2, walk it over to the left now. Use your hands, right hand now over the left. Hips back, forehead down. 5. Breathe. 4. 2. As you inhale, walk your hands back, rest your hands over your knees, soften the elbows, and begin to take circles with your body to one side, to the other side whenever you feel like you're ready, maybe altering it a bit, pressing down with your hands in towards your knees so that you soften and you make space within your hips. 5. Breathe it out. 4. Maybe alter for 3. Breathe. 2. For 1, as you come back to center, reach your arms up, inhale, and we're going to take a twist. Release your right hand under your shoulder and reach for your right knee with your left hand. Try to keep your arms extended, back is extended, the neck is long, and try to bring your eyes over your right shoulder and back for 3. Breathe. 4, 2. Keep your left hand where it is. Stay pressing down into the right knee. Reach your right arm up. And with your exhale, try to reach it over your head. So notice how your upper body travels with the arm. Soften the neck for 3. Breathe. 4, 2. Bring it back to center. Inhale, open space. And as you exhale, try to twist it out. Right hand towards your left knee. Left hand under your shoulder. Look over the shoulder and back for 3. Hold it. Neck is long. Arms are long. 2. Keep your right hand where it is. Left arm up, inhale, and reach it over the head again, but now towards the right side for 3. Press with the right hand down to the knee. 2. For 1, the inhale brings you up, and when you're ready, we're going to meet forward into all fours, hands and knees. So try to find that alignment. Your hands are under your shoulders, fingers are spread wide, your knees are open to the width of your hips, and you go right into a cat-cow. As you inhale, drop the belly. As you exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Begin to find movement in your back, in your spine, low back, and your neck. For 4, keep on breathing. For 3, with every breath, you find a movement in asana. For 2. For 1, and as you come back to a neutral spine, bring it down to your forearms and into a puppy pose. So try to walk it forward, slide your chest, chin on the ground, arms are extended forward. If you want to stay here, palms of your hands face down. If you want to maybe go a bit deeper, open the palms of your hands up to the sky for 4. Breathe. Hold it. 3, and breathe into the shoulders. For 2. When you're ready, bring it back to all fours. Find again that alignment, hands under your shoulders, right arm up, inhale, and begin to draw circles with that arm. Try to bring your hips with you for 5. Forward and back, breathing into the right shoulder. 3. Huge circles with your right arm for 2. For 1, reach your right arm up when you come back to center, and as you exhale, thread the needle. So try to drop the right side of your face, right shoulder. Pick your variation with your left arm, maybe over the head forward, maybe reaching it up to go for the half bind. Feel free to play around as much as you want. We start and we build from the foundation, the base of it all, and continue to build up on that for 3. Breathe, twist it out, left shoulder back. 2. For 1, as you exhale, drop your left arm, right arm up, inhale, and reach it forward as you inhale. Try to extend the back leg back. Lift it off the ground, try to flex that foot, and imagine you're pushing a wall behind you, so flex the left foot. 3. Hold it and breathe. 2. We're going to crunch elbow to the knee 3 times, so make the exhale, bring the elbow to the knee, and with your inhale, reach it forward. 2 more. 2. Exhale, round. 1 last time. For 1, exhale, crunch, round the spine. Try to lift the knee up to the chest. As you inhale, reach, and we're going to go right into that bind. As you bend the knee, make a huge circle back with your right arm to catch that foot. If this feels too much, maybe lower the knee. And if you want to take it up a bit, push with the foot into the hand and lift that knee up. Maybe bring your eyes over and back for 3. Breathe. Hold it up for 2. For 1, release the right hand and you're going to drop the left knee down. We're going to take it to the other side again. All fours, left arm up, inhale, open. Bring your arm to draw circles. Try to match and sink in the hips to this movement. 4. Breathe. Try to really spread your right fingers on the ground for 3. 2 more for 2. For 1, left arm up, inhale, open space. Thread the needle as you exhale, left side of your face, left shoulder down. So here again, you have variations. Maybe right arm over the head, forward. Maybe reach it up and take the half bind. You really don't have to repeat the variation that you did on one side and the other. The sides of your bodies are different and they're gonna feel different. So try to just listen to the body and see where it's asking you to take it for 3. Breathe into the low back for 2. For 1, when you're ready, right hand down, it helps you come up, left arm up, inhale. With your exhale, just reach it forward. Make sure that you're doing the opposite leg. Kick the right leg back. Again, square the hips, flex the foot. We hold for 4. Activate the core when you're here. 3. For 2. Go for the crunches, elbow to the knee, exhale. Inhale forward, we go for 2 more. So try to really make space to find that connection. Last one. Bring it in. As you inhale, reach it forward, open space to reach it back with that arm. Touch the foot, maybe down, maybe up. Pushing with the foot into the hand to lift the knee higher for 3. Breathe for 2. Really sit down when you're ready, and we're going to go back into our first Adho Mukha, or downward facing dog. So try extending the legs as you find hands are open to the width of the shoulders, knees open to the width of your hips. And just try to pedal into the knees, shaking the head yes and no, dropping one heel, then the other, altering it out and taking movements that feel good for you right here, right now. Maybe shaking the head yes and no as well. Noticing that the weight of the body is traveling backwards towards your feet, becoming long in every angle of your body for 3. Belly button into the spine for 2. As you inhale, lift your heels up. Drop them to the right as you exhale, and we're going to hold it here. Try to bring your eyes under your left arm for 3. Soften the face for 2. Heels up, inhale, drop them over to the left now. Look under your right arm for 3. Long arms for 2. For 1, with your heels up, come back to center and baby steps all the way forward to the top of your mat. No rush, make your way there. When you're here, open the legs to the width of your hips and try to interlace your hands behind your back. So knuckles up, inhale. If you need to soften the knees, do that. Exhale to fold over your legs. So make sure to keep the palms of your hands together, clasped together. And from there, try to make those hands become heavier and heavier so that you give your shoulders that stretch. Maybe swaying them a bit side to side for 3. Breathe. 2. We're going to bend into the right knee, trying to bring your right shoulder to come close or touch that right knee and looking over the left shoulder and up. So try to keep the left leg extended and try to transfer the weight of the body to that right foot for 3. Breathe. Open through the side body. 2. Come back to center and just switch it up. Bend into the left knee. Extend the right leg. Try to reach the knuckles up for 5. Notice also how they're going to drop a bit to the left side for 3. Soften the face for 2. As you come back to center and release the arms, we're going to roll it up so gently, vertebrae by vertebrae. The last thing to rise is your head. 3. Ground from your feet. 2. Roll the shoulders up and back. 3. Soften the face and the knees. 2. For 1, reach the arms up into Urdhva Hastasana, lengthen. And as you bring your hands to heart center, try to pause here, Samasthiti. Bring your feet together. Try to take a second here to find an intention for your practice. Whether it is a word, a situation, a feeling that you want to devote. There's 30 minutes of conscious movement too. Try to find that anchor. Try to hold on to it. You take it with you off your mat. And when you're ready, reach your arms up. Inhale. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Ardha. Exhale to just step the right leg back into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Dropping the right knee. Lifting up your arms as you inhale. Maybe keeping your arms open to the width of your shoulders or bringing your hands to touch. So notice the weight of the body traveling forward. Hips forward. 3. Breathe. For 2. As you exhale, release the hands down and bring it back to a half split, Ardha Hanuman, extending the left leg and flexing your foot. Important here that you adapt your hands, maybe forward, maybe under the shoulders, maybe back. Inhale here. Exhale to fold forward over the leg. So maybe if it feels comfortable, extend the arms, keep the foot flexed to activate the leg, and release the neck for 3. Breathe. For 2. For 1, bring it forward, inhale, curl your back toes and step it forward into Uttanasana, forward folds. Inhale halfway, Ardha. Exhale to fold over the legs. The inhale brings you up, Urdhva Hastasana, reach. Exhale, all the way down. Uttanasana, we go on the left side. Inhale halfway, Ardha. Long step back on the left, Anjaneyasana, drop the knee, arms up, find the legs, solid base. Find the core, you keep it active, center of strength and balance. Maybe arms open to the width of your shoulders. Maybe hands to touch for 3. Breathe. Hips forward. 2. Hold it. For 1, bring your hands down and bring it back to Ardha Hanuman. So again, you want to ease into it. Walk it back. Extend the right leg. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale to fold. Again, find that place where your hands feel comfortable. And you're going to be able to hold the pose for 3. Flex the right foot. Breathe into the back part of the legs. 2. For 1, bring it forward. Curl your back toes. Step it forward. Uttanasana, forward folds. Inhale halfway. Ardha. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bring you up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to bring it all the way down. Uttanasana, we take our first vinyasa halfway. Inhale, Ardha. You jump or step it back. Take a vinyasa, Chaturanga. Find the arms. Urdhva Mukha, up dog, inhale. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. You made it here again. Inhale halfway. Exhale, let it out the mouth. We take 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Out the mouth. 1 more in the nose. Big inhale. And as you exhale, come back to your Ujjayi breath. Breathing through the nose only. Try to walk your feet forward. Just a few inches, and we're going to twist. Reach with your right hand for your left leg. Catch it from the outside. Inhale. And as you exhale, try to pull yourself back, bending the right elbow out and bringing your eyes under your left arm for 3. belly button into the spine for 2. And we're going to take it to the other side. Right hand forward, left hand reaches for the right leg. From the outside, you catch. Inhale here. Exhale to bend the elbow out and bring your eyes under your right arm for 3. Keep the right arm long for 2. For 1, release and continue walking your feet forward all the way to the top of the mat into a squat, Malasana Yogi squat. Try to open the legs to the width of the mat, bringing your hands to heart center, and try to notice how, if you're sinking into the pose, you want to lift from that. So activate the legs, the elbows press out into the knees. Lower the shoulders away from the ears and breathe for 4. 3, come back to the breath wherever you are. For 2. For 1, release the hands down and extend the legs. Inhale. And exhale to take a forward fold, keeping the legs open to the width of the mat, catching your legs from behind, pulling your chest into your thighs, bending the elbows out for 3. Drop the neck for 2. For 1, release the hands. Inhale halfway. Try to jump or maybe step your feet together. Exhale to fold. Uttanasana. The inhale brings you up. We keep on flowing. Exhale to bring it all the way down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale halfway, you jump or you step it back. Take your vinyasa, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Hold it in the up dog. Try to keep the thighs off the ground and try to play a bit with bringing one side to the ground and then the other for 3. Find the arms for 2. And as you come back to center, drop both thighs to the ground and both hips into a cobra. Melt your chin and your chest towards the ground as you exhale. So try to open the arms outside of your mat, fingertips on the ground. Bend the elbows at a 90-degree angle. Lift up, inhale, and we're just going to hold it up. Try to extend the arms. Breathe into the low back and release the head back for 3. Breathe. For 2. As you exhale, melt it down. Bring your hands again under your shoulders. Try to lift up to either an up dog or a cobra and send it back to Adho Mukha, down dog. Find your base again, home base. When you're ready, kick your right leg up. Just bend the knee, point your right toes, and try to bring your eyes under your right arm for 3. Breathe there. Your right knee is the highest point in your pose for 2. Try to bring your eyes now to find your right foot for 3. Under your left arm for 2. For 1, in keeping the right knee high, try to bring it forward, roll it to a high plank, and now step your foot in between your hands to rise to a warrior 1. So important that before you lift, you drop the back heel, you square the hips, and you reach the arms up towards the sky. Lower the shoulders, maybe look up to your hands, maybe bring your hands to touch for 3. Breathe here for 2. Interlace your hands behind your back as you reach open. And as you exhale, fold forward into a humble warrior. So important that your shoulder comes inside of that knee and that you use the exhale to sink it forward a bit more for 3. Breathe. Knuckles up. For 2. For 1, release your left hand down, lift your back heel, and take a twist here. Reach the right arm up. Try to stack your shoulders. Don't let the arm drop, but rather reach it up. Imagine that they're pulling you up towards the sky. 3. Breathe. For 2. We're going to exit into a half frog. So release the back knee. Bring both hands inside as if you're going to go into a lizard. And try to walk and heel toe the right foot out so that you're able to drop the knee. Keep the foot flexed. You want to bring that knee to somewhat close to the same alignment in your hip. And try to close the right hip, walking the hands back. So you're going to send your exhale to that hip that might feel tight. Very important that you keep the right foot flexed. For 3, breathe it here. For 2. And just like we did before, we're going to melt the chest down, finding the arms. You flow it. The inhale brings you up. The exhale sends you back down. 2 more. 2. Last 1. Inhale up. Curl your back toes. Lift your knee and step it back into a high plank. We're going to hold it here. So find that high plank alignment and just roll it forward and back using your toes. 3. Forward and back for 2. Take knees, chin, and chest down. Push it forward, knees, chin, and chest. Ashtanga Namaskar. Cobra. Inhale, Adho Mukha, down dog, hips up and back. Make your way there. Take a deep inhale. Out the nose. Ha. One more. Inhale. Out the mouth. Left leg up. Inhale. Bend the knee. Point your left toes. Look under your left arm for 3. So find the arms for 2. Bring your eyes under your right arm and try to find with your eyes your left foot. 3. Breathe. 2. Knee up, roll it forward, step your foot in between your hands. From there, rise to a warrior 1. So drop the back heel, square the hips, reach the arms up. Try to find again. Your hips are squared, your shoulders are away from the ears, maybe hands to touch. Look up for 3. Breathe for 2. Interlace the hands behind your back into a humble warrior. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to fold forward inside of that left leg, knuckles up, crown of the head reaches down to the ground for 3. Breathe. Soften the neck and the face for 2. For 1, we take a twist, right hand down, back heel up, open the left arm towards the sky. And again, find that shoulder alignment. Try to stack, try to open the body for 3 as you twist it up. For 2. For 1, and as you release your right knee, we're going to go into the half frog, but on the left side. So heel toe, the left foot out, come down to your hands, try to land the knee, flex your foot, walk the hands back, and try to find again that alignment in your hip and your left knee. Inhale to hold it here, reach back with the head for 2. And when you're ready, we flow it out, chest down. The inhale brings you up for 3. Try to find the arms and breathe into the low back for 2. Last 1, bring it down. The inhale brings you up, curl your back toes, lift your knee, step it back into a high plank and go right into Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale in the nose, out the mouth as you sigh it out. 1 more in the nose, out the mouth. Right leg up, inhale. Step your foot outside of your right hand and into a lizard. Rocking it forward and back. Here it's important that both of your hands are inside of your right foot. So you might need to heel toe that foot out. Or if maybe your foot is behind, you might want to grab it and bring it forward so that it's in alignment with your hands. So only you know what works for your body here. So maybe it feels really good to come down to your forearms. And if you're there, try to keep your back knee up, rocking it forward and back. If not, we stay up in your hands for 3. Forward and back. Breathe. 2. For 1, release your back knee and your back foot. We all come down to the left forearm. Reach the right arm up for 5. Notice the hips dropping a bit to the left for 3. Try to not collapse on your shoulder. 2. But separate it up and back for 1. Right hand to the knee. Push in towards the knee and extend that arm. So you want to make space between the knee, the shoulder, and the head or the ear. So reach the head back for 2. As you come up to your hands, we go into a pigeon on the right. So here it's important that if you have any injury or pain in your right knee, you do it laying on your back into a supine pigeon pose, making a figure 4 with your legs. If we're folding forward, try to inhale while you're up and exhale to fold forward into a resting pigeon pose. Coming down to your forearms, maybe you're completely laying on your chest, extending the arms, maybe. Wherever you are, try to hold on to the breath. So our hips is one of the places in our bodies where we store the most energy and tension. And usually that energy that's stagnant that we store in our hips is emotional. So try to integrate that and try to use your breath to journey through it and exhale it out of the body. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths, as conscious as possible, and really trying to integrate and release. So as you inhale, try to recognize that tension that you might be holding on to. And as you exhale, let it out. We take 2 more. Deep inhale. Exhale to release. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. When you're ready, come up to your hands. Drop the weight of the body to the right side and bring your left leg forward into a double pigeon pose. Try to flex your feet. You're going to draw like a little box with your legs. If you notice that the knee is up, then that's tension that's living in your hips, and that's completely fine. Flex your feet, arms up, inhale. Fold as you exhale over your legs. And again, try to walk your hands away from you. Maybe resting the forearms, maybe the head for 3. Breathe. 2. Bring it up, inhale. We cross the legs and you shoot it back into maybe a vinyasa, or maybe just go right into a down dog. So pick whatever works best, maybe up over cobra, Adho Mukha, downward dog. Take a deep inhale, out the mouth. We take it to the other side, left leg up, inhale. Step your foot outside of your left hand into a lizard on the other side. So you know that both hands are inside of the left leg. You're either on your hands or on your forearms, rocking it forward and back for 3. Breathe. For 2. For 1, release your back knee and your back toes. Come down to your right arm, right forearm down, left arm up, open. 3. Breathe. For 2. Left hand reaches towards the knee as you push it out. Drop the head back. 3. Stay in your breath. 2 more breaths. 2. And into a resting pigeon pose. Up to your hands, heel toe the left foot in. And again, maybe there's pain on this side that you didn't have or you didn't feel on the right side. That's completely fine. If you feel like doing supine pigeon, laying on your back, open the chest as you inhale. Fold over the leg as you exhale. So again, as you hold a pigeon, you really want to hold on to the breath. We are always going to feel that urge to exit the pose, and you want to breathe through that, because whatever lives after or through that urge, that's where you want to get to. That sensation of release, of peace and stillness. Breathe for 4. Surrender to the pose for 3. 2 more deep breaths. 2. For 1, bring it up to your hands, and again, double pigeon on this side. Weight of the body to the left, right leg forward, a little box with your legs, flex your feet. Again, you're going to notice how one side is going to lift more than the other one. That's completely okay. Knee over the foot, foot over the knee, arms up, inhale, fold over the legs as you exhale. This pose is a very good one for your tight hips. A double pigeon allows for you to feel and balance out your hips in a way using the breath. So if you're able to hold this pose for maybe a few breaths daily, it can really go a long way. For 3, just breathe and hold. For 2. We're going to exit this time into a reverse tabletop. So try to find that. Open the legs, chew the width of your hips. Hands under your shoulders, fingers face forward. Try to thrust your hips up towards the sky and drop the head back. And we're going to take a lion's breath together here. So we're going to inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, stick the tongue out and sigh it out. Release your hips when you're ready. And gently we roll it on our backs, arms by the sides of the body. 3. Breathe. 2. Go right into a happy baby once your head touches the ground, knees into the chest. Catch your feet from the outside. Try to spread your feet away from each other. Important that if you're here, you feel how you press the low back down to the ground. And maybe you rock it a bit side to side to soften your low back for 3. Feel the hip opening. For 2. We're going to try out straddle pose, catching your feet from the inside and extending the legs as you push in towards the feet. Try to open for 3. Breathe here. For 2. When you're ready, come back to center. We're going to take a twist to wrap it up. Right knee into the chest. Inhale. Drop the leg over to the left and look over the right shoulder. Important that you keep your shoulders down, that you bring your eyes over your right shoulder. 3. For 2. Come back to center and just switch. Right leg extends, left knee into the chest. Drop it over to the right and look over the left shoulder. 3. Breathe. Left shoulder stays on the ground. 2. And as you come back to center and you give yourself a stretch, feeling like you're ready for Shavasana, please feel free to stay here. But if you want to wrap it up with us, try to come up to an easy seated meditation pose, just like we started together. Cross-legged position, hands over the knees. Maybe you switch the foot that you started with, which was in front, and you bring it back, hands on your knees. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep inhale in the nose. Exhale to sigh it out. We do it again, in the nose. Out the mouth. Bring your hands to heart center and just rub your hands together until they become warm. And when you feel that heat, try to place it over your heart. Bring your chin to your chest. Recenter with yourself. Come back to that place where you started. Come back to your intention, your anchor, your why. And this sense, this feeling, you take it with you off your mat. When you're ready, bring your hands to heart center into prayer as a symbol of unity and presence. Let's wrap it up with one Om. Join me if you wish. Take a deep inhale. Om. I hope that you take with you the sense of presence and stillness, and I'll see you on the mat again for day 2 of our 7-day beginner yoga series. Namaste.